Y'all about to get cooked. Y'all know what time it is.
Oh,
hey, we live and lit. You know what it is. Let's get it, gang. Hey, you already know how we bringing it. Y'all already know. Live and lit coming at y'all. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh, it's time.
Live and Lit is back with episode 19. How's everybody doing today? I'm one of your hosts, BG31, with my boy, Mr. Warming Up himself, Philly Notion in the building.
Hey, you already know. Hey, we got some guests in the building today. We got to have some fun with it. It's the division. I don't know how y'all fellas feeling, but somebody got to go home today. I don't know who it's going to be. I know who I want it to be. But hey, listen. Yeah, warm it up, though. You know what time it is. You know you want what you know who you rocking with. It's your boy, Philly Notion. Hey, live and lit coming back at y'all. Listen. Hey, let's check the 4K on them because you already know, Bird Gang. What's the quest? Lambo check. Hey,
we got those.
Check.
We got those
all the way in there, gang. Listen, if y'all new to the channels, new to any of the rides, y'all check out everybody's channels, giving y'all different flavor. Go hit that subscribe, because y'all know how we rock it. Are y'all ready, fellas? Hey, the exit stream. Glad y'all can join us today. I'm ready to have some fun with my guys, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. And for those, we got our brethren from the BGM media, Mr. Giants Talk, they sell. You got Pesty Allens and RZO Double Bizzo in the hizzle.
Hey, Rob. Hey, no, Rob. Come on, man. You know what to do. Do the thing.
Hey, go ahead, bro.
You do the thing.
You damn right.
Come on.
Finally, R0B and PTA have come back to BGN.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. I am so excited. Talk to him, Rob. Talk to him.
Listen. Now, before the fucking season started, we had about 6 of our motherfuckers up in here, okay? Mm-hmm. And me and PTA were outnumbered, okay?
Yeah, we were. We were
up on us. We had.
I remember that.
Fans. Actually, no, it was 3. It was 3 Commanders fans. There was like 3 or 4 Philly fans, and it was just me and PTA, and we were ducking and weaving. We were throwing some jabs. You know what I'm saying? We were rocky. All right, we were taking hits, and we would keep on going, baby.
Yeah, I'm saying. Listen,
who would have thought that when that show took place, in the divisional round today, it would be the Giants and the Eagles standing. And you're right. One team is going to go home.
Somebody going home tonight.
I think I know who is going to be.
I got an idea.
I'm just saying. We got a team rolling in with a little.
I got
the quarterback coming in. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to get it. Let's try to get it going, man. But I appreciate y'all for having us on, man. It don't get no better than this. Divisional playoffs, rivals. I mean, could you ask for more? I mean, like, this is what football is made of right here. So
this is what it's all about. This right here is what it's all about.
We do want to give toast though to the Commander fans. Appreciate y'all not making it.
They're sitting on the
I mean, y'all sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one of us is coming to see you. All right, here in a little bit. But your ass was there before us. Okay, we gotta win.
Listen, y'all let the real franchises take it on in the playoffs. Let the
sit over at the kids' table.
Y'all the little kids like around the holidays when the family gets together. Y'all go play like Scrabble or some shit while the adults play cards.
Take that ass over there and fucking kids' table. Get the fuck out of here, man. Grown folks talking. Grown folks business. You know what I'm saying? Grown folks business. I love it.
Hey, listen, fellas. First and foremost, because I got to get this record straight here, right? Because we ain't falling into this little sympathy party, this sympathy trap y'all got going. Talking about. Hey, I mean, y'all really technically ain't supposed to be here looking at this whole entire situation, right? Let's keep it open here. Hey, look, the sympathy stuff, the pretending, all of that stops today. We ain't the Minnesota Vikings. We about to see really how y'all are built. And, I mean, I'm curious I want to know from y'all fellas, do y'all strongly have y'all feeling good about this game coming out with a win?
I'll go. Yeah, sure, cool. Check it out.
Let's hear it.
Let me be. Y'all know me. There's only one way I know how to fucking be out here in these streets, okay? And that's completely real. All right. So here's the deal. Will I say that the Philadelphia Eagles potentially have a better roster than the New York Football Giants? Yes. Okay, that's the truth. Have the Eagles had a better roster all year long? Yes, that's the truth. Do we feel like the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback is better than the New York Giants quarterback? I mean, if you ask me, Philadelphia got the edge on this for right now. Because Daniel Jones, I don't know who this kid is. I don't know who this kid is. But I say all that to say this, okay? I'm not afraid. I'm not scared of this fight. I'm not scared of this battle. I'm not shaking in my boots to get up in this arena with this enemy. And I know that the actual mofos that's getting ready to go up on the field, they ain't scared neither. They not coming here to roll over, toot that ass up. This ain't the same. This ain't the same Pause. New York Football Giant. I ain't pausing nothing. I ain't pausing nothing because some of y'all teams was tooting your ass up all year, and that's why you at home, Washington Commanders.
I mean,
but I digress.
They're still talking.
But I digress. I'm not afraid of nothing. Okay, not a single damn thing. Everything that happened before this, all the games that we've played throughout history, don't fucking matter right now because the only thing that matters is this right here tonight. That's it. I don't care what you did in the regular season. I don't care what you did in the preseason. I don't care how many trades you made or how many moves you motherfucking made. This is the playoffs. All right. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is your entire year's work. Everything that you did from the start of the season all the way until now. So am I scared of the Philadelphia Eagles? Hell no.
Hey, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame the Giants ain't got you in their locker room, Tess. They need you in that locker room right now.
I am not afraid of this Philadelphia Eagles team. Now, does that mean that we are going to walk up in Philadelphia and beat your ass? I don't think that's what's going to happen. But can we win this fight? Can we hit some punches when we need to hit punches and knock y'all asses on your butts? I think we can. I'm just saying, I'm not afraid of no Philadelphia Eagles, man. It's the playoffs. It's different. We've been here before. We know what it takes to go from the bottom and be the champions. We know what it's like to actually be the underdogs in a situation. This ain't new for us. We've done this before. So I'm not scared of nobody.
Okay. R0B, let me hear your take. I just heard your man's, go off on his little get hype spill. Sound like he need to be in the locker room.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
I need to know how you feeling. What's the energy you on right now coming into this game, R0B? Let me know.
I mean, look, this is Rocky IV right now, right? You guys are Ivan Drago, and we're Rocky, right? We're the
No,
we're the you know what I'm saying, like, you know, we're the guy
Tyson,
that's
'cause
not
he
expected
exists,
to
he's
win,
real?
right? I'm not here to debate rosters, because it's not even a debate, right? I'm not even going to say the Giants are even close to being on the same roster level as the Philadelphia Eagles, because they're not. Across the board, offensive line, quarterback, I'll give you guys the edge, obviously, because without him getting hurt, he's playing at an MVP caliber level. Wide receivers, corners, linebackers. Only place that I say we're better than is the running back position. I think we have a better running back, and I think the D lines are somewhat, even, and in the sense of, with Dexter Lawrence and some of the guys that you got, I would say that the front line as far as on the defense is about the same. But look, I think right now for us, it's not about going out there and whooping ass, right? Because could anything happen? Of course, Eagles could come out flat-footed. Jalen could, not play good, right? Of course, anything is possible. But is it a better chance that we make this a dog fight? Yes, I do. I like our chances to keep it into a dog fight. By no stretch do I think it's going to be a 48-22 game like it was, earlier in the season. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a very close game. And I've been saying this all week. I wanted Jalen to be 100% because I didn't want no excuses on either side, right? If we won, I didn't want to hear Philly fans being like, oh, well, Jalen wasn't 100%. Now, fuck that. And even if he was out there and he wasn't 100%, if you're injured and you're out there playing, then you need to show up. If you can't play and you're hurt, then don't go on the field, because if you're injured and you're playing, then you're being held to the same caliber of respect as everybody else. So I don't look at it that way. But for me, it's going to be how Jalen is going to play. Is he going to be favoring the shoulder? Is he? Because when I look at the season, your whole offense runs off of him. Play breaks down. He's able to take it 15, 20 yards, extend plays, getting out of the pocket, lowering his shoulder. Your goal line efficiency as far as touchdowns is a little bit skewed because you guys got the Megatron of QB sneaks. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But when you look at that Week 18 matchup, he wasn't lowering his shoulder. He wasn't staying in the pocket till the very last second to deliver a ball. He was throwing it quick, trying to get the ball out of his hands. Didn't want to take a shot. He was sliding when he normally lowers his shoulder and tries to truck you over. Just certain things that he was doing. He just didn't look off, like somebody who missed a couple of weeks and looked off. He just looked like he was playing differently. He was more concerned, kind of like how Patty's playing right now. He's playing a little bit different, right, because of his ankle. So if it comes down to it, man, got to get after him early. What kind of Jalen are we getting in this game? Is he going to be playing a little bit timid, or is he going to be, balls to the wall? And I think that's how, Wink Martindale needs to adjust. Get after him early, see what you're able to do, see how he reacts. And if he's a little bit timid, then you got to continue coming after him the entire game if you want to have an opportunity. But if he's taking it and he's looking good, then you need to go to your original plan of how you want to play. And to me, it's the front guys have to dominate the line of scrimmage. Dexter's probably going to get double teamed. Big Cat is going to have to win his one-on-ones, right? Big Cat has to win his one-on-ones. That's why he's getting paid the kind of money he's getting paid. Dexter's going to get double teamed. There's no question he's probably going to get double teamed. I'm not trying to say nothing about Jason Kelce. Not saying he can't handle him, but when you have a guy like that, Jason's not going to take him on by himself every play. There's going to be chips. There's going to be double teams that are going to be there. So Azeez, Kayvon, Big Cat, they're going to need to play their roles. They're going to need to, if Dex is taking out two guys, then you need to beat the other four that are staying in the chip. So
hey, RZRB, can I ask you something just real quick on that? Because something kind of bothering and irritate me real quick. You just said the word dominating in the front line. Has there been a game that y'all played this season against the Eagles that y'all's dominated our O-line?
has there been a game that you guys have played against us where all of our defenders were healthy?
I was going to say, like,
so y'all was missing people.
Is that when we played y'all the first time? Aziz didn't play.
Yeah, Aziz definitely didn't. Leo wasn't playing.
Leo wasn't.
Leo didn't play.
McKinney didn't play. Adoree didn't play.
Nope, he didn't. Adoree didn't play.
Did they play the second round, the second matchup?
No, sir.
So they missed the first and the second. We didn't get y'all's full
sure did.
strength.
This is our full string team that you're getting tonight. You're getting all of our guys. Everything we got, giving it to you tonight.
And listen, I'm not. Look, it's going to be a dog fight because you guys got some big motherfuckers on that line. I mean, you got Dickerson is a big dude. Mulata. The only guy that I really got, the two guys that I really got questions about on your O line is one is Lane Johnson, his health. I mean, he's going to be pushing through it. He's not. That guy's 70 to 75%, but he's going to push through it. But
he's lining up on the right side, correct?
Yeah, he's on the right side.
Tackle.
He's the right tackle. So I think it was.
So yeah, we're gonna give him Kayvon
or Aziz or whatnot. And what Mark Schlereth was talking about, I think it was Mark Schlereth, where he said where you're going to find out how good he's going to be is those quick turns because it's an abdominal injury. So those quick turns and adjustments, is he going to be able to go ahead and do that at full strength, or without any giving up anything? So that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be the test.
And Mulata is going to be an interesting test because the first game, Kayvon did do fairly well against Mulata. He didn't have, but he has some pressures. He gave Mulata some fits. Mulata's a good young left tackle in this league. He's going to be a good one in this league. Mm-hmm. So if he's able to go ahead and maybe give Mulata a little bit of, fits a little bit. I know Mulata was good. The last few weeks he was kind of going down, but the last couple of weeks he ramped his game back up. So he's been playing at a good level. So we'll see what happens. But it's going to be a dogfight, and it's going to be in the trenches. So if y'all like dogfights, I know Pest likes big motherfuckers going after each other. What's the
name of that big asshole you guys just drafted? What's his name? I can't think of his name. That's a big bitch.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah, Jordan Davis. That's a big son bitch, man. Let me tell you something. That's a big son bitch, and I'm interested to watch how his career goes. That's a huge fucking young man. God damn.
When you think about it, right, you got Jordan Davis that's over 300.
Yo, that dude is big.
And Dexter Lawrence is over 300. He's over 340 actually. And Dexter ran the 40 in 5 seconds flat. And I think Jared Davis is 320 or 330, and I think he ran like a 4.6 or something like that, or 4.7. I mean, the fact that these big motherfuckers are that fucking quick,
big,
I mean, that's just crazy. Bitches. That's just crazy to me. That's just nasty. That's just
big, fat, and those are guys that are going to give quarterbacks fits for years. Yep. They're going to give quarterbacks fits for years, man, because they're just they're too big, they're too strong, and they're too fast. It doesn't make any sense how big some bitches like. There's a potential, right, that the NFC East houses two of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. I'm just keeping it funky, right? Because I'm a fan of football and I love defensive linemen, I love offensive linemen. So I can't wait to watch this kid's career. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, right? I hope that he plays real well, right? And then one day he comes on live TV and he's like, Philadelphia fucking sucks, and I want out now.
That never happened.
And then I don't have to root for him as a fucking Eagle.
Hey, listen,
I'm just saying.
His mama is an Eagles fan, so he ain't gonna want to hurt his mama's feelings like that.
What up, be gifted?
What up, man?
I don't think Jordan Davis going anywhere.
We need you here, man.
What's up, man?
Feeling
good. You know what's up today, man.
It's trying to light it up, B.
We representing, we getting ready for this divisional showdown. But listen, real quick, because we're gonna hear from, we got to hear from the number one team in the NFC here in just a bit. We just heard this, this false whatever, get hype story train from the Giants. Okay, let's talk about it real quick.
Come on.
Hold up. All of that sounds good, right? I mean, this sounds like, this is the fairy tale written and all of that for the Giants. I'm going to give credit first before I start going off on my tangent. Now,
it's a beautiful story.
I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. Look,
Yeah,
y'all
build it up.
definitely trying to
Build it
steal.
up before you knock it down. Build it up.
Exactly. Y'all got to steal for a coach. We all know, look, coaching matters in this league. And I'm going to tell you right now, the coach that y'all have, y'all are headed definitely in the right direction, right? I mean, clearly, you know, this is y'all came leaps and bounds from what were y'all last year? Were y'all like 4 and
I think we only had 4 wins last year. We had
3 or 4 wins last year.
4 wins last year. It was 4 wins.
Okay, so again, clearly coaching, you know, you get that kind of staff in-house. I mean, I'm not even going to sit here. We're going to talk about this talent in a minute, but definitely the coaching put y'all in position to be here, right? So salute to the Giant Nation for that. Again, we'll see how y'all work out. But the fairy tales and the pretending, all games, it's over. It stops here. Coaching can only take you so far. We know these Eagles team, and y'all have already said it. It's a talent issue, right? The Eagles are definitely the more talented team. Our coach ain't no slouch either. So, listen, really, at the end of the day, y'all really think y'all about to come into the link smelling funky. I heard they cut the water off somehow in the hotel at a Giant stadium. I don't know what they doing with y'all. But at
y'all about to smell our socks though.
They like gym socks. You already know. But again, clearly this is going to be a talent issue. And I don't see, again, as fairy tale as the Giants season has been, I respect y'all beat the Minnesota Vikings. Y'all going to have a way different approach to facing the Eagles. Y'all lost to us the first time. Y'all lost to us the second time with Jalen Hurts at a possible by 80%. I mean, now y'all are supposedly getting all your players back, and this is the healthiest. So it's going to be hopefully something good to see. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, the Giants, if y'all really think y'all about to come into the link today, I'll give y'all, if y'all can hold it off until the fourth quarter, that may make me a little nervous. If y'all do enough just to hang in there to the fourth, but honestly, I think this game is possibly over, maybe by halftime or the third quarter. Just my opinion. So again, in my opinion, the Giants ain't supposed to be here, and the pretending's about to stop today. Again, congrats on making it this far, but we got business to handle, fellas. And I think we about to see who the better team is come with. Sometimes the game over 3 hours after 7:15 or whatever time y'all got it going on.
So are we talking about our expectations for this game? Because I honestly don't think that any Giants fan is really expecting to come out of here, you know, with a win. I honestly don't think that. I think they're expecting to come in here and fight, you know, because that's what their story, you know, has been so far this season. They've been a scrappy team. They've been able to, you know, come back and actually stay within the fight. But if you being realistic, right now, Giants fans, they can see things through blue lenses all they want. But if they being realistic, I don't think they really expecting to come out of here with a dub. I think they really trying to see what Daniel Jones is really all about. If he can continue doing what he's doing. And our job in Philly is to continue making sure that they dreaming. This is all just a dream. You know what I'm saying? We got to put an end to this dream. You know, they really just riding this wave. They trying to see how far this wave can take them. And it's up to us, you know, being the number one seed, it's up to us to put a stop to that shit at the end of the day. It's a beautiful story. I agree with everything you said, Philly Notion. I agree with everything, bro, because it's been a tremendous season. The coach is an absolute steal. I respect him. I love when I see him smoking a cigar, chilling. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's all swaggy. You know, our coach get all, you know, hate when he out just doing himself. But that's another story.
Wait. Your coach can't go in the parking lot and smoke a cigar with the fans?
No, I'm saying he get talked about and hated on with every little thing that he do. You know what I'm saying?
Pest. Instead of their coach smoking a cigar, he orders a stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. That's what.
Hey, facts.
Oh yeah, you know, that's facts.
No, listen, that's all right. These motherfuckers, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about pizza. It's fine.
What I'm trying to figure out is you in the fucking north, right? I live in North, but you're in the Philly, New York area. They know them for their good mom and pop pizza. You call fucking Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut?
Pizza
Hut though.
Really?
Pizza Hut, like Pizza Hut. That's what we doing. We ordering fucking Pizza Hut.
Listen, Sirianni, you need to.
We
You should have ordered that nice mom
We
and pop
make
place.
8 figures.
Get you that onion, mushroom, sausage, fucking Sicilian pie, man, and go to. You said, hey man, give me a deep dish from Pizza Hut. That's what I.
Let me get a deep dish stuffed crust. Yeah,
ain't no telling what we gonna eat tonight after we win. You know what I'm saying? We might be eating steak.
Well, I mean,
or you might be.
Won't be honest.
You might be eating some humble pie. Is what you might be eating.
You might. I mean, I'll be honest. You might be eating
humble pie.
You might sound like a
some
dream.
Kleenexes. You might be eating some Kleenexes. You know, I can see it now. Where we supposed to win this game?
So if y'all was to pull this miracle off, who would that be on? Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley, Brian
I'm
Dable?
actually curious to know how y'all feel about Daniel Jones. Again, like we watching this narrative get written right now with Daniel Jones. I mean, this is a huge game for him. How do y'all fellas feel? I say sign the man. Sign the man ASAP. Hey, look, I ain't even knocking y'all.
Of course you do.
Hey,
listen,
he a tough dude.
Listen, what I'll say about Daniel Jones this in the beginning of the season when me and Pesh were doing our shows, you know, I said it made more sense to give the man the 5th-year option because if he came out and balled this year, that you're only on the hook for $25 million or 27, whatever it was. But if you played, you'd be in a position where now you either got to sign him or tag him, which is going to be more money. And lo and behold, I was right. So now I think at this particular point, depending on how long his run goes, let's just say his run ends tonight. I think he's definitely earned himself the franchise tag, you know, and getting tagged, come back and see what he's able to do. The entire division is going to have a harder schedule next year. We got to go up against some top teams next year. The Bills, the San Francisco 49ers, the Jets have a good defense. So everybody in this division is going to have a tough team. Sorry, Commanders, going to be another season without postseason, you know, sites for you. Sorry. But, you know, sorry, I just got to let you know. But see what he does next year. But in regards to this game, is really going to be about, look, the last few weeks, Daniel Jones has been
hey, somebody calling out. Somebody said trade. Somebody said trade.
I said no. What I had said was that if they gave him what he's probably referring to is what I said was if they gave him a contract, it was like a 2-year deal or 3-year deal, you trade him in year 2, or if you franchise tag him and he's shitting the bed, then you trade him. That's what I had said.
See, that lets you know, bro.
But that was in the beginning. That was in the beginning of the season.
Your quarterback. If you're talking about trade the man, that lets you know right there where your thought is about your quarterback.
Well, that was in the beginning of the season. That wasn't now. That was in the beginning of the season. Listen, don't act like y'all came in here thinking Jalen Hurts was going to be some fucking MVP. Y'all had reservations about Jalen beforehand. All right, that's why y'all had two. That's why y'all had 2 first-round picks, because if Jalen shit the fucking bed, y'all were going to draft a quarterback. Shit, you guys can still draft a quarterback if you really wanted to. I mean, you got motherfuckers got the 7th pick in the fucking draft or some shit. I mean, come on now.
2 picks to get Jordan Davis and AJ Brown. That's what we had the 2 picks for.
Yeah, but you got 2 picks in this draft. This upcoming draft, you got 2 picks. Do you not? You got 2 first-round picks.
Yeah. Not for no quarterback.
I'm saying, but you did. You could. You still have a top 10 pick.
We ain't getting no quarterback, man.
I'm just saying you could have. If Jalen shit the bed this year, which is what some Eagle fan, maybe not y'all, but there were Eagle fans that had reservations about Jalen and how he's going to perform, y'all easily could be in position to get it. You could have drafted a quarterback.
Yeah, now you're not. Go ahead and pay them.
Now you're not. But in regards to DJ in this game, it's going to be DJ the last few weeks has looked more relaxed and more calm, running the offense, doing what he's done than he has in the beginning of the season. So if he's able to go ahead and run the ball and get to the outside and move the sticks with his legs,
I'm looking at Pest the whole time.
I think it's going to be a good fight.
I'm checking my man Pest out the whole time. He looked like he having a hard time buying it. I need to hear from Pest real quick. What's going on, brother? I mean, look, the Daniel Jones hype. I'm not going to sit here and act like we haven't seen progression from Daniel Jones because we have. But what's the vibes on your quarterback, Pass? Let me know.
You talking to me?
Just want to let everybody know we got an hour and 10 minutes before kickoff, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So, okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. I feel like I was correct in my assessment of Daniel Jones, and here's why. I always said that Daniel Jones was talented. I always said great athlete, can run, can throw, can make the throws when needed, right? But he just wasn't consistent. And I said that I didn't think Daniel Jones was the guy. Now, that's where I was probably wrong, right? When I said I don't think Daniel Jones is the guy. However, Daniel Jones has strung together some really good games this year. He has looked very impressive. Daniel Jones looks the way Daniel Jones looked when Shermer was our head coach. As soon as Shermer was out the door and we had to deal with Jason fucking Garrett, Daniel Jones looked terrible. And then Brian Daboll showed up and said, Daniel, what are you good at? These things? Well, then let's do that shit. And now all of a sudden Daniel Jones looks fucking amazing. But listen, it's not because all of a sudden now Daniel Jones is this all-world quarterback. It's because Daniel Jones is a very, very talented quarterback with a coach that appears to be a fucking genius. Okay? So, like, I'm cool with Daniel Jones staying here. Because Daniel Jones staying here means continuity, which means that this team can get better. If we can get to where we are right now in 1 year, imagine what we can do 2 years from now. This team could be this team could be one of the top teams in the league. I'm okay with what I'm seeing right now. And here's the deal. It don't matter what I say about any of these players, right? Because I don't work for the New York Giants. So I can be wrong all day long. It don't matter.
And here's the thing, right? I hear people talk about, quarterbacks, playing above the X's and O's, right? But quarterback's not the only position on the field, right? You got Travis Kelce on the Kansas City Chiefs. He plays above the X's and O's at the tight end position. Obviously Patrick Mahomes, he plays above the X's and O's at the quarterback position. Jalen plays above the X's and O's. Dallas Goedert, when he's hot, he can play above the X's and O's. Devontae Smith, I think he's coming into his own. I think by this time next season, Devontae is definitely going to be a top-level wide receiver in this league. You got AJ who plays above the X's and O's, right? He's a big physical guy. With the Giants on offense right now, Daniel has been making some plays, not on an every down, span, but he has been making some plays above the X's and O's. Offensively, the only guy that's playing above the X's and O's for us is Saquon Barkley.
Yeah. We
don't have a wide receiver that plays at that level above the X's and O's that's going to be able to go ahead and make plays that you don't think. We haven't had that since OBJ. So if you go out and you get a guy, a real number one wide receiver, I like this kid, Isaiah Hodgins. I think he's a baller. I think he's going to be a good wide receiver in this league. I'm not saying he's going to be a top 10 wide receiver, but the kid can
serviceable. Play. He can be serviceable for a long time.
There's no question that this kid can play in this league. Richie James, again, serviceable guy. I'm not saying again, like he's the guys that we have are playing above they're like way above their expectations. So if you go ahead and you get a guy that's a number one wide receiver in the offseason, and I think you're not going to get it from a rookie. Like, again, they could draft an OBJ, right? I'm not saying that none of these guys coming out this draft, are not going to be a top tier guy. But, when it comes down to it, if they go out and they get a DJ Moore or a T Higgins, or I'm just naming names, Brandon Ayuk or something like that, a real game-changing playmaker guy, it opens up your offense dramatically. Is it going to make Daniel go from DJ to Allen or DJ to Herbert or DJ to Mahomes? No. But, the real knock is, 15 touchdown passes, right? But it will increase his statistics. His statistics will go up. And I hate this notion that people like, oh, well, this is the way they run the offense because Daniel Jones is incapable. Well, Daniel Jones is the only one on the fucking field. So if you know that you don't got an AJ, a Devontae, a Quez, a Goddard, then why are you going to come out and run shotgun and throw the ball 45 times a game? If you don't have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, you're not going to throw the ball 50 times a game, right? But you have Saquon Barkley, you have serviceable people at the skill position. Use what your strengths are. You got a quarterback that can run. Now you're opening up, because the quarterback's running, he's opening up more running lanes for the running back and taking the pressure off of the running back now, which is what was not happening in the beginning of the year, which is now allowing these average guys to make plays. So
and his superpower has been unleashed, because what his superpower actually is not his legs and it's not his arm, but it's his ability to do a almost perfect play action. This kid is like a magician with his hands. Y'all gonna probably get to see it. Just pay attention to Daniel Jones doing play action. Okay, you're going to get lost. You're going to get lost.
When I'm talking about the comfortability, I'm talking about like the Statue of Liberty play, right? Like he just looked real comfortable doing it.
And I'll just look boom. Yeah, he's good at that stuff. He's good at that stuff.
Because y'all at least named an at least elite trait that you feel Daniel Jones has. I've asked that question to Cowboys fans. They can't tell me one thing that they find Dak doing elite. So I gotta salute you for that. That's all I wanted to say.
Hey, yo, you can't
Dak's elite at
Daniel Jones play action.
Dak's elite at turning the football over. I mean, he's elite at that.
Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Hey, Bergen, I gotta hear from my brother real quick, because listen, I need to know my brother's thoughts on this Giants game. And even Daniel Jones, man, they're trying to sell us the fake juice. Again, I get it. He didn't have a talented group around him this year. But, I mean, from the outside looking in, what's your thoughts on Daniel Jones? And, I mean, how you think this game's going to wrap up?
Man, on my channel, his name is Danny Food Stamps. Okay? That guy is trash. Okay? He's had a good year at the end. But everybody knows the motor that runs that team is Saquon. The reason why you guys haven't won games is because Saquon's been hurt so much. He's out there balling this year, so y'all look good. It makes his job easier. He looks better. But at the end of the day, this team is, like you said, they're lucky to be where they at. I'm happy to see him in here, but it's time to let him go.
Focus on Saquon.
Because there is one guy in the league right now.
Please do.
Number one.
We were having such, good conversation, and then you got to come out here with that bullshit.
I thought it was a lot of I'm the Giants, not freaking talk.
Man,
it's fucking ridiculous, man.
Yo,
I can't have nice shit.
But you guys know it's the book of Jalen. It's about to be written. His playoff, legacy is about to start tonight. He's about to, he tore up the regular season, should be MVP. I still think should still be MVP. I don't care about Patty Mahomes and his 5,000-yard passing, whatever he did.
What? What?
A valuable player in the league. We didn't say who could throw the most yards. That's not MVP. It's Jalen Hurts being the most valuable player, and everybody knows he is the most valuable player in the league. So,
okay, wait. Can I ask you a question? I ask you a real quick question. Okay. So by that logic, Brian Daboll is coach of the year, right? By the logic that you're giving Jalen Hurts the MVP,
4 wins,
and Brian Daboll is coach of the year.
I can see that happening.
Oh, I'm just asking.
I could explore that.
I can see Daboll being the coach of the year.
He's at least in the mentions.
For sure.
Okay.
All right, so let me ask this question. BG, let me ask you this question. If both Jalen and Patty Mahomes were done for the year, who wins more games, Chiefs or Eagles?
From the beginning of the season to the end?
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Right
now?
For the whole season.
Are you watching the Chiefs? Are you watching the Chiefs game right now? Are you watching?
Who wins more games, the Eagles or the Chiefs?
With the teams we have, I still say the Eagles.
Then that means that Patrick Mahomes is the most valuable player in the National Football League.
That's cap. No.
Stop it.
I'm just saying, bro.
Listen. I say the Eagles because Gardner Minshew's no all-star, nothing, but he's better than Heine, whatever that boy's name that's backing up Patty Mahomes over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at least he's won some games. He's been a starter, so I'm putting the quarterback litmus to test, the backup quarterback situation. Not because Jalen Hurts or none of that stuff. I'm saying
that's
why y'all got the vision messed up. I really ain't even worried about MVP. Give me the Super Bowl MVP. We could talk about the Super Bowl MVP.
That man's name is Henny. First of all, like anything is possible. That man's name is Henny. Okay, that's what that man's name is. If we mix that motherfucker with Hypnotic, he turns into Bruce Banner. That's Henny. Okay, stop it, son.
But yeah, back to what I said, man.
Hey D, what's your thoughts, man? Let us know kind of how you feeling about this game. Again, we talking about Daniel Jones real quick. Again, everybody got their own opinion about Daniel Jones. What's your thoughts, brother?
Man, honestly, I always said Daniel Jones was a cool quarterback, man. I always thought he was pretty good because, when I'm evaluating people, and mind you, I try not to be biased. I hold my quarterback to a high standard, but at the same time, I know how to judge him. If a motherfucker don't have weapons, how can you judge? If a motherfucker don't have no protection, how can you judge him? You know what I'm saying? He been dealing with, no protection, no weapons, and then on top of that, you don't got no protection, you gonna get injured. You know what I mean? So dealing with that, it's kind of hard to judge him. But one thing I got out of seeing him like that, and the only reason I've been able to see so many Giants games is because my brother is a Giants fan, and so me and him.
Your brother's smart. Your brother's smart. Your brother is smart. Smart. You tell your brother that I said he's the smartest one in the family. You know what I
mean? Nah. I think I got him beat right there. But he I'm always watching him. So, looking at Daniel Jones, one thing I got out of seeing him out of all them games was, hey, this dude is tough. You know what I'm saying? If you can protect this dude, you know what I'm saying, he can get rid of the ball. You know what I'm saying? He a tough guy. And then you add the fact that he can be mobile at times. He just seeming like a complete quarterback. And then you just seen what he did against Minnesota. So honestly, I wasn't surprised. There's a lot of people that's not, surprised by Daniel Jones. Including I'll be watching Get Up in the Morning. Who the fuck
Dan Orlovsky?
Nah, the fat dude.
Chris Canty?
Wolves.
Get up. On Get Up. Rich Ryan, he was the coach for the Jets.
Rich Ryan,
Yeah, Rich Ryan, he talking about Daniel Jones. He's been defending Daniel Jones the whole time and basically pretty much echoing the same things that I'm saying right now, basically, but overall, Daniel Jones is a guy that can get it done. So that's why I'm coming into this game hoping that our defense apply that pressure, man. This dude has shown that, like, if anybody watched that game against Minnesota and you watch Daniel Jones, he was cool, calm, and collective, bro. Like the whole first drive, the whole first game. I mean, it was just like he was just doing this shit. I was watching, I was like, damn, okay. I'm trying to see what we're gonna have to prepare for. And so I know if you get him time and you don't get back there, because the one thing that kind of had worried me, I know a lot of people be like, oh, y'all battled their second and third string. I was like, I don't think we got a sack in that last time we played them. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, we gonna have to definitely get to Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's sitting back there, he's going to do what he has to do to win this game. You know what I'm saying? So we can't have one of those performances that we had, last week and not getting to the quarterback, because I was actually watching. We was like 4 sacks away from having the most sacks all time in the season. So I'm watching every time. Dude is getting the ball out of his hands. We did not get a sack. I think we got like 2, and that was because they tried some funky stuff. They tried a fake punt or some shit, and I think some other wild play. But point is, we got to get to this man because he is definitely capable of doing it. And like I mentioned earlier, they are riding a wave. You have to put a stop to this wave. You know what I mean? So, and it starts with Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? So everything starts with him, just like everything starts with Jalen Hurts. We got to put a stop to this wave because he definitely can get it done.
that's a good transitional question because I'd like to know, we about to grade, but we got about a few more minutes here. So I need to know, and y'all start the statement off, and we'll even do the scores here because I know my man even R0B wants to know because I think it's a good question. If any of y'all wear like superstitious stuff before the game or anything of that. But before we close out on that, I'd like to know from y'all fellas, listen, finish this statement, right? We'll start with the Giants side, and then we're going to do the Eagles. But the Giants win if. Take the end into that. And then I want to hear your score prediction at the end of that. Y'all let us know also. Hey, let us know in the chat. I mean, what's the score going to be? Again, the Giants win if.
Giants win if Daniel Jones has 250 to 300 total yards on the ground and through the air. Giants win 27-20.
Okay, Giants win if the Eagles defense focuses on Saquon Barkley. If this defense focuses on stopping Saquon Barkley, that's your priority today, you're in trouble. You're in a lot of trouble. Okay. And listen, y'all, why not us? We have nothing to lose, and they have everything to lose. If we beat them, it's a shock. If they beat us, it's what was supposed to happen. Let's go shock the world. Giants gonna win by 10 points, y'all.
Okay. All right, what you got on that, Bergen? How you feeling on that? The Giants win.
If the Giants win, I woke up in a cold day in hell. The hell? Did Jalen just get the fluid? I didn't hear about it. Huh? Was he locked inside of his car or a closet or something? He can't get out before the game? Is that what's going on here? Is this hypothetical land? The Giants about to get this. The Giants about to just get the shit beat out of them. It's gonna be an old school street fight where the Eagles are Debo and he's red. Okay, the Giants are red because there's no chance in hell of these motherfuckers winning today. Period. Hey. Zero chance. You guys seen the first game? It was a 26-point win. We're in playoff mode, just like every other team lights it up in the playoffs. We're about to light it up in the playoffs. It's gonna be like 56-17 or something. Like it's gonna be something stupid, and it's gonna be a bad day for Giants fan, But at least you guys made it. It's like us last year. We made it to the playoffs. We weren't supposed to make it. We made it, and when we made it, we got a real team handed us an L. Now that's what's about to happen to the Giants. They made it to the playoffs. They beat
but that was in the first
week. Minnesota team that's garbage. Every team in the division blew out this year.
BG is going to have to
now
fire me.
Come and get a real team. And that's what time it is.
You are going BG. Okay. You are going
BG,
to listen
the only thing that's skewed in your statement there is that y'all lost in the first round. We won
in the first round to defending Super Bowl champions.
Hey, yo, if y'all don't win this game,
everybody in the division like mollywop.
Those champions shell of themselves the following season.
The pretenders.
Hey, look, y'all don't win this game, I'm going to be a menace. You know that, right?
You got your score prediction, Bergen. What you got on the score for that?
I told you, like 50-something to 17.
50-something to
17. Yes! Listen to me, Giants. Murder on the field. Let's go.
It's not going to be pretty. It's time for Jalen to write that next chapter of his legacy, and it's the playoffs. And he's about to write it. He's going to be writing it well for the next 3 weeks.
So, BG, if it doesn't happen tonight and y'all lose, should we expect you to be kind of quiet the next?
We can have the show again, and I'll cuss out everybody on the Eagles.
Wait a minute. Are we coming back after the game? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh shit!
Y'all put the word out. We definitely gonna work it regardless. We can figure that out.
I swear to God, if y'all don't win this fucking game, if y'all don't win this game, you already know what you signed up for. If y'all don't win this game, you already know.
This shit gonna be so embarrassing. We lose, bro.
Yo, you already know what's gonna happen.
Real talk.
No score prediction. 100-0. Okay.
Listen, I just want to set the expectation here real quick. If you guys are seeing this a lot tonight, then you guys are in for a long night. And Pest, you know what I'm about to do, right? You know what I'm about to do, right, Pest?
Stop it. Stop
it. He doing the sexy Dexy thing.
Oh, no.
Hey,
if you see that sexy Dexy, then you in for a long ass night, baby.
Ricky Bobby on him with your big ass.
They hurt.
Ricky Martin don't even have them kind of moves, okay? Ricky Martin don't even have those kind of moves.
Hey, listen, I'm going to put it like this because, again, if the Giants win, I'll put it quick and simple like this. I think the Giants need to – again, honestly, it's not going to happen. I don't see it happening. Honestly, if Eli Manning even came back in this game, they still going to lose. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's inevitable. But if the Giants, again, it is any given Sunday, right? So I believe they'd have to drag this game out to the fourth quarter. It's going to have to be one of them dog fights. You know, if they could just find ways to scrap and stay in the game, they would make the Eagles uncomfortable. And if that was a situation, that's how I see that shaking out. Now, the score,
today's Saturday, so you can't even use that, my guy. It's Saturday night football. So any given Sunday don't work today.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Let's go. Let's go.
They don't work today.
Let's go, man.
They don't work today.
I don't got us putting up 50 like my man said, but listen, I got us putting up about 35 on y'all today. I think Jalen Hurts is coming out with it. 35. Let's go. What, Giants? I'm going to give y'all 17. I don't think y'all putting up more than 20 today. So it's going to be one of them thorough.
21.
Hey, no, y'all getting 17 today. Y'all about to take y'all funky behinds up out the link, non-shower and all. Gonna get about the link after that game. Talking about y'all's offseason, how y'all, you know, had some kind of progress. But we on to business. Y'all are in the way, period, point blank. We got to handle up. So that's how I'm feeling it. 35-17 Eagles. Let's get it. What you got? What you got on it?
I'm gonna say Eagles win, obviously. Especially as long as we protect Jalen Hurts, bro. As long as we protect Jalen Hurts, it's a wrap. I need to listen. The standard. Y'all gonna see the standard today. Y'all haven't seen the standard all season. All y'all seen was victories, but y'all ain't seen the play that goes along with our standard. This the playoffs. So you know what that means? Jalen Hurts standard is finna raise to a whole nother level. If you heard what this man said, he said, y'all better, he told the team, y'all better be starving for this shit. So I know my man starving for this shit. This ain't the hunger from last year. He's starving this year because he prepared. So I'm expecting us to go out and dominate and win by a score of 35-17, bro. I'm talking lights out. Team, I know the Giants is hype and all that, and that's cool. I respect it. They did absolutely great. When I saw that game, I said, damn, they looking good. But then, you know, after a day or two, I had to be real. Who the fuck was they playing? The Vikings.
Okay.
We did the same thing. Okay. They did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? With a coach like Brian Dable, ain't no way he was supposed to get out-coached over that. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I'm expecting 35-17 victory. Eagles all the way. Jalen Hurts finna ball out.
Let me hear from y'all fellas, because we just did if the Giants win. I need to hear y'all fellas also. If somehow, or what was the question? If the Eagles win, or how would
if the
Eagles win if.
Oh, yeah, the Eagles win if. The Eagles win if. Let me hear it from y'all, RB.
The Eagles win if.
All right, go ahead, D. Kick it off. Kick it off. We're gonna start with the Eagles.
Oh no, I already said if they protect Jalen Hurts, I need to see a clean ass fucking pocket. I don't give a fuck how sexy Dexy is. He ain't getting to Jalen Hurts. Period. I don't want to see him. I need to see a clean ass pocket. They know what the fuck Jalen Hurts dealing with. I better not see my man get touched. Period. This is the standard. We talk about standard all season. This should be the standard. I don't want to see my guy get hurt, period. No penalties, no false starts. I need that offensive line to raise they play, period. The standard is the standard, and they gonna see today.
Hey, all right, Pregame, what you got? What you got on it, brother? The Eagles win if.
Wait, who's going?
Pregame.
Oh, Eagles win if they dress up and make it to the football field. What are you talking about, brother? They will win. There's no if, in, or buts. This game is done already. You might as well book, your trip to Arizona, because I don't see no team left in the NFC that can stop the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen freaking Hurts. So the Eagles win if they show up.
Okay. Listen, I'm going to put it like that also. I do believe if we step on the field, it's over. But at the same time, look, I'm going to put it like this. The Eagles win if we start with an aggressive approach with our run game. Listen, I think that we could take the Giants early. I'm not too impressed by the Giants' run defense. Listen, I think there's going to be holes there. Jalen can take advantage. Boston Scott. Let me go ahead and mention that name loud and clear. Y'all should be very familiar with who that man is. He scored 5 touchdowns in scored a touchdown the last 5 games he's played, y'all. So y'all should be very much familiar. If we start with this run game, the Eagles should handle their business. So, hey, that's my thoughts. What's your thoughts on RZOB? The Eagles win if.
If the Eagles win if the Giants can't get any pressure on Jalen Hurts.
I like that. Okay. What you got on it, Pest?
All right. Me being the last one, and I know we're getting ready to close this bad boy out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way. The Eagles win if we all want BGN to continue to be a successful entertainment network. Because I tell you what, if these motherfucking Eagles lose, everybody getting fired tonight. Everybody getting fired if these motherfucking Eagles lose. We shutting this shit down. We're pulling all plugs. So if we want this, so the Eagles win if we want this network to continue to exist.
Hey, well, listen, we got what?
What up,
45 minutes left. 45 minutes left to kick off. And I said it before, man. Like, hey, you wouldn't want to spend watching a divisional game watching it any other way, right? Division matchup, tough matchup. Yeah. Division matchups are always tough. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat. Right,
we gonna fight. Everybody gonna fight.
Listen. I'll say this. Like I was saying this a whole week, and I believe this. I truly believe this. The Eagles really are playing with everything to lose. Right? They have a loaded roster. Right? They have the roster that can compete, that can go to the Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. They have the quarterback playing at an MVP level. They have all the weapons. They have all the accolades. They got the number 1 seed. Right? They were saying that Jalen was the MVP.
You got it all. You got it all.
It was the road to the Super Bowl this, road to Super Bowl that, all of this stuff.
You got it all. It's all
Giants. The Giants right now.
Let's go.
We're not supposed to be here, right? We're not supposed to be here. Nobody thought the Giants would be here. And it's when you underestimate the person that you don't think that you need to underestimate. Right? You think it's just going to be a for sure win. At this point, the pressure's on, right? Because if Philly wins, right? If Philly wins, they took care of business, right?
Yeah.
If Philly wins, they took care of business.
Man, of
right?
course, that's how we looking at it.
But
telling you, we not looking.
But if Philly loses, it's going to be who dropped the ball, right? It's going to be how did y'all lose?
What's going on, y'all? It's PTA over here.
It's going to be the beat report. It's going to be the beat reporters. It's going to be the beat reporters. It's going to be the fan base. It's going to be like, how did we lose to the Giants? How did we lose on this season? And this is what I think is going to happen. This is the truth. The game is going to be close. And Nick Sirianni has done it before, and he'll more than likely do it again. Sometimes Nick Sirianni makes bad calls and makes some stupid decisions. And he's going to press. and he's gonna make it. Notion, you know doing some dumb shit at times. You know he be doing. Don't even front. You know your head coach be doing some dumb shit at times. At random times when he don't need to be doing dumb shit, and it's gonna happen. And hopefully it works out in the Giants' favor.
Man, we don't believe these lies. The only people that can beat the Eagles is the Eagles. I ain't worried about nobody.
That's the only. As long as we take care of the ball and protect Jalen Hurts, it's a wrap.
And not to tell you guys are on a good football team. It's just no one can touch our stuff. We too hot.
As y'all can clearly see, the expectations are different this game. Again, the Eagles, we should win this game. I think everybody on this panel said that. We should win this game. And I think the Eagles handle up. Y'all go back to hoping and wishing that y'all could win this game because y'all know what time it is. But hey, listen, fellas, we about to go ahead and kick this thing off, man. Any closing thoughts, anything of that? Y'all make sure y'all check out everybody's channel on the page because y'all already know how we bring it. Come win, lose, or draw. We want to talk about and recap what the heck happened with this game, regardless.
Hey.
So somebody gonna have a sour face. What's up, bro?
My final thoughts on the game. After this game, ain't nobody gonna be. They're gonna be like, what injury? What injury Jalen Hurts had? Hey, ain't nobody gonna be like talking about no injury.
NFC Championship. That's what I'm talking about. So somebody guaranteed to go. So y'all make sure y'all have yourselves a safe and fantastic Eagles day. Hey, listen, it's always fly, Eagles, fly. No. Time to put these Smurfettes to sleep. Y'all know what it is.
Giants. Let's go and come eat some food.
Hey, y'all know what it is. Hey, go on, eat the notion. Yes, sir.
Yo.